Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pitchside Podcast channel, and I'm coming to you with a quick reaction to something that just popped up. I think you can consider it still breaking news, just about, less than an hour probably ago as I'm recording this. Fabrizio Romano broke out. I don't know if the news, originally it is from Tuttosport, the Italian newspaper. He said that Mino Raiola, of course, appeared or talked to Tuttosport, saying that it's over for Paul Pogba at Manchester United. It is a big shocker of a statement, of course, but I don't think it's a shocker anymore. I think anyone who followed Paul Pogba's career at Manchester United, the way he was performing under various managers for Man United, not just Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, previously under Mourinho, of course. Mainly, he's the one who was behind bringing him back to Manchester United. The guy wasn't performing really well, didn't hit the strides that he was supposed to hit as he was with Juventus for the price tag that was put on him, 100 million euros really. He was Man United's highest ever transfer at all. The guy didn't reach the heights that he was needing, and he was quite vocal really about how bad his situation was at Manchester United as of late. He even went on record when he was with the French national team in the last international break, saying that he was dreaming to play at Real Madrid and playing for Zinedine Zidane, the manager there, which I think was a stupid statement to say. Overall, this is a shocker in a sense that it's an exaggerated statement. I think it's a bloated statement. That's what I think. It's over at Paul Pogba for Manchester United when he just went out on record and saying that he was thinking about getting his full fitness back after being stricken by COVID. Of course, early on this season he was a COVID-19 patient. COVID affected him a lot this season, but of course, it's not about that. I mean, if the guy was hitting on all cylinders, for example, before being, diagnosed with COVID-19, then we're going to say something else. But certainly, Paul Pogba wasn't playing good before that, wasn't performing at the highest level before that, so he needs more than just this COVID excuse to convince fans that, okay, let's sympathise with Paul Pogba and let's wait to get the best out of him, because his career has been not so much ebbs and flows, because that is more balanced than it sounds, but for Paul Pogba it's more flows than ebbs. It's really it's more ebbs than flows. It's more downs than ups for Paul Pogba. He hasn't hit the stride yet. We saw a little bit of him in the early stages of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We saw few glimpses with Mourinho, but not the full package that he was with France in the World Cup in 2018, certainly, where he was the best version of himself, really. He was playing almost like he did in Juventus, with all the effectiveness, all the livelihood that you can expect from someone like Paul Pogba, from a brash character like Paul Pogba. He's not just a good player, and admittedly, he's a good player, he's a great talent, even with all his problems and the debate and the criticism that he gets a lot of times deservedly, I would say, for his lack of sharpness, lack of effectiveness. Sometimes he plays like he doesn't care really. He spent a lot of last season on the bench, and now with Bruno Fernandes coming into the team, he sort of became more alive and more alert. He plays a little bit better with Bruno Fernandes alongside him, but still, the fans of Man United are really still expecting something out of this. Now let's talk about the Mino Raiola part of it, because for Paul Pogba, I think it is over for Man United. Like, his career, I think it's nearing its death at Man United. Maybe a late resurrection will happen, but I don't think so. I think his career is already dead at Man United. But from a Mino Raiola point of view, here's the thing. Mino Raiola always comes out with these statements. He's been on the record so much saying that Paul Pogba has problem. Paul Pogba has problems with Man United. Paul Pogba has problems with Ole. He doesn't, he's not performing because there's so much pressure on him. And after the statements that Paul Pogba made saying that he wants to play for Real Madrid, Mino Raiola is only, I think, bouncing on this, maybe finding an opportunity to strike a deal, get some kind of good business move from that, and try to put himself on the front pages of the news with this kind of statement. Certainly, it will generate a lot of reaction. That is going to be a lot of debate. Probably, I would suggest, I would certainly talk about that in the podcast, but not now really, because the Champions League football, I would say, more important at the moment. Again, to sum it up, really, I don't think Mino Raiola is trying to hide the fact that Paul Pogba has problems at Man United. If he's trying to stir the pot between Paul Pogba and, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or the Manchester United board, I think that he failed already. If he's getting reactions, if he's getting, attention from the press, from the media, certainly he will get it. He will be the spotlight, really. He loves to do that, Mino Raiola, doesn't he? He loves to get the spotlight on himself. It's a smart move from a showmanship point of view, from a show business point of view, to garner attraction, to garner reaction, and to make media talk about him even more. But is it good from a business point of view? Is it going to help Paul Pogba? Is it going to, get him closer to the Real Madrid deal that is looming in the shadows for some reason? Everybody expecting Paul Pogba to leave United in the summer or in the winter for some reason. I don't know. We'll wait and see, of course. Certainly, I'll be tackling this more in the next couple of days, probably, if any developments, pop up. And certainly, probably I'll give it a little bit of a time on the podcast. Hopefully on Thursday, because on Tuesday and Wednesday, all the focus is going to be on the Champions League. There's some big business in there. In the end of this video, let me remind you, like, share, comment on this video, what you think of the Paul Pogba situation. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, enable notifications to receive similar reactions like this one, hopefully, to breaking news in the future. Follow us on social media. I'm on Instagram at BitchSidePod, on Twitter at SidePSP. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Until then, it was your boy, the HOD from the PSP, and goodbye.